Looking for indie game news? We've got you covered. This is the Weekly Brew. The PixElated Festival kicks off on Steam this week, and it's got a pretty amazing lineup. Running from July 29th to August 5th, the festival features some of the best pixel art games, and there's some pretty great discounts available. Some of the featured games include Roots of Pacha, Final Profit, a Shop RPG, Traveler's Rest, Spilled, Delvarium, and so many more. Definitely check out this event on Steam for some great pixel art picks. Humble Games, the publisher behind some amazing indie games like Coral Island, Stray Gods, and Bo, Path of the Teal Lotus, has announced some major layoffs. In a statement, they have said that they are restructuring the company. However, reports from some of the laid off staff have indicated that the entire company may be shutting down. 36 employees have lost their jobs, and we've since seen statements from some of the games they've published, such as Coral Island, indicating there may be further delays in some console ports and releases. This is a pretty major blow to the indie game industry. The second edition of the automation game, where you transport and manipulate shapes in your factory, is coming to early access. Shapez 2 elevates the much-loved mechanics of the first game, this time giving players a 3D experience set in a space-themed world, complete with a mysterious vortex to deliver your Shapez 2. You can get cutting shapes in Shapez 2 very soon, with the game launching into early access August 15th. Deliver goods to townsfolk in your pickup truck in the newly announced Truckful. While this may seem like a peaceful game set in the countryside, you'll soon uncover an ancient mystery surrounding the nearby old forest. You'll stack your truck full of cargo of all shapes and sizes, delivering it to townfolk as you explore the strange countryside. This looks set to be a game packed full of adventure, and you can add it to your wishlist now. Cat Quest 3, the cutest action RPG you ever did play, have dropped a new trailer ahead of their release. The new trailer gives some positively piratey details to what we can expect for this action-adventure game, where you play as perverteer kitties sailing the seas in search of treasure. With a long-lost mythical treasure to find in this 2.5D open world set in the Caribbean, this is sure to be a swashbuckling adventure. Cat Quest 3 releases August 8th. Moonstone Island is getting another free update, adding a pretty popular mechanic to the game. The devs have announced they are adding cooking to the game, with new kitchen furniture, recipes, and dish-based quests to complete. Alongside this, there's also a decor DLC being released, adding some extra cooking-themed items, but the cooking functionality will be completely free. There's not long to wait for this one. You can play the new cooking update July 31st. Team 17 have announced a new game is joining their lineup, and this one is perfect for reality TV lovers. Date Everything is a sandbox, a dating sim where you, with the help of some magical glasses, can bring your house to life. Literally. You'll be able to meet 100 dateable characters that are actually your own furniture items brought to life. And each of these furniture items has their own character, which is fully voice acted with their own personalities and backstories. Will you date your bed or fall in love with your piano? Find out in this quirky dating sim game. The cozy train-themed productivity tracker, On Track, has announced its release date. This peaceful game sees you watch landscapes roll past from your seat on the train. With productivity tracking features like to-do lists and timers and a relaxing lo-fi soundtrack, this is the perfect co-working companion for those who love to watch the world go by. You can start your cozy train journey in On Track from July 31st. The cozy pixel art adventure game where you attempt to save a Boba tea shop, Call of Boba, have dropped their first trailer. This cute and cozy game sees you brew drinks, battle enemies for inspiration, make friends with customers, and so much more on your quest to serve up the best tea in town. Call of Boba looks set to be a tasty adventure game, so be sure to add this one to your wishlist. Steam have rolled out a pretty major update to demos and how they function on Steam. As part of a new rollout, demos will now have their own Steam pages and will appear more in the Steam store, essentially being treated similarly to how free games are treated. They're also introducing reviews for demos so players can leave valuable feedback, and you'll also get wishlist notifications for when demos drop for games on your wishlist. Demos are one of the best ways to try games before you buy and are completely free, with some often giving you a pretty decent amount of gameplay. So this is a really great update to be seeing implemented. We have got a stack of new indie games dropping this week, including Hadley's Run, an action arcade game set deep in space, dropping July 30th. The Garden Path, a cozy slice of life game set in a secret garden, drops July 30th. Tidy Cauldron, a magical puzzle game where you tidy up after 3 messy witches, drops July 31st. On Track, a productivity tracking game with a train theme, drops July 31st. Mini Airways, an air traffic control simulation game, drops July 31st. Thank Goodness You're Here, a comedy platformer game where you complete odd jobs, drops August 1st. Shark Siege Together Survival, a survival game where you go up against a ginormous shark, drops August 1st. Closer the Distance, a heartwarming story-driven game about grief and loss, drops August 2nd. And Lamu, an action-adventure game with a farming sim twist, drops August 2nd. That is a wrap on this week's brew. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more indie game content. And until next time, stay caffeinated.